Okay, so currently we find ourselves in a generation where it's very, very difficult to commit. Commitment is our problem because currently I would say if I'm not in a relationship, it's probably because I'm not ready to commit. You will commit today, tomorrow someone will just look at you with all your innocence and still do you dirty. Very, very dirty. Put you on the ground, add mad, like everything, make you dirty.
Your wife.
Yeah, because.
Are you talking from experience?
Oh well, no.
Because
Yeah,
that's
making
too
it-
No, of course, we are not angels. You know? I mean, we are being frank so that people can also learn. Don't mind, he's just picking on you.
Oh, it's necessary. It may be expressing it, don't be.
Don't worry. We are just sharing, general experiences. He's just picking on you, don't worry.
There are this category of people that you just have a genuine concern and heart for people. So if I'm able to, or if I happen to enter into a relationship with you, I have your goodwill at heart. I want the best for you. I wish you all the best. I'll go all out for you. And this is one person that will never think or imagine will ever hate you. And at the end of the day, so this situation, you can't go twice. I can't be in there twice. You'd rather want to take your time. The last probably decision you make is something that is going to last, if not forever, for a very long time. Yes, so just entering into small relationships, trying to commit and no. Like, let me just take my time. When you and I, the right person, we meet, we will deal with commitment. Yes.
But based on what she said, that you can also decide, if you swing that way, you can also decide not to go in for commitment, but go in for something with the benefits of commitment. So we end up in situationships where we have a friendship with other benefits.
That's what we call friendship with benefits, right?
That one is there, but we have situationships.
Okay.
So
No, which one is that?
the friendship with benefit is more like we are friends,
Yes.
but we still satisfy each other's sexual
Okay,
needs.
all right.
But with a situationship, you don't know whether you are dating or you are not dating, or you are courting or you are not courting. You are doing everything in between.
Yes.
You are more than friends.
But you are not,
Not-
more like you.
You are not in a relationship.
I see.
Yeah, so it's not defined.
All right.
Yes,
That's situationship.
Yes, so that's a situation.
Okay. Do you also know about this term?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you have anything to add?
So I think they've said it all. And for me, one thing I've also noticed is that most of us, the Gen Z, I don't know, we don't want to be single for even 3 months. Like we always want to be in a relationship. So I don't know. And then the issue is that not for all, but most of us, we don't get anybody to talk to aside our friends, our parents, and then our guardians don't give us
We don't
that.
understand. We don't understand you.
Yes, but if the issue is that when you go and tell your mom that this is the situation, it's more like they will complain instead of advising you. Then they will be attacking you. But and then with ladies have a perception that if I tell another lady, she'll go and gossip. Okay, so they'll end up telling guys. So the more, and then guys too are very smart. If you share your problem with me, and I'm giving you all the listening ears, at the end of the day, you fall in love with me because I've known your wicked points, and I'm able to be there for you almost anytime. Then someone who was supposed to be a counselor is now a lover. so just to pass by, also 2 days now I'm passing on to the next counselor. Then
I see. I see.
so that's the change.
I see. We are watching Prime Testimony Channel. We are learning about Gen Z people. I mean, the way they go about things, the way they go about relationships. And it's obvious that a lot of parents do not understand them. I want us to look at this. Sugar daddies. Sugar daddy issue has been there for a very long time. It's been there for many years. And it looks as if of late it has become even more. I've met some young ladies who have even told me, as part of this interview, maybe they have different programs, that they are looking for older guys who are rich. What is the motivation? Is it part of the situationship or the friends with benefits? What is it? Are they not afraid of the white beard and sometimes the big stomach and those things?
I think it's the venture.
Okay.
Dating as a money-making venture.
Okay, all right.
Because a sugar daddy will possibly be able to meet all my needs. Like the sugar in there is money, sweetness, what will give me soft life. So it's basically someone who will be able to afford all your needs.
Are they not
And
afraid of the
it's not
consequences?
I'm not sure. Because if that is, because we are even advised that with a partner, if you want to even marry a partner, you should go through all of those medical procedures to be sure that both of you are medically fit before you proceed. But now, even the very first day you meet the person, something is happening, what time do you have to go to the hospital? So they just, is what I'm getting, other than there's the risk involved. So it's the thing they are going to give me, and it's not just basic needs, because it is just basic needs, and yeah, but they are more concerned about the luxury part. Now, when you go on social media, there are these kind of people that are easily pressured, like they easily fall under pressure, influence, and all of that. When they go to see people showing luxury hairs, they want the bun straight, they want to go on vacations as well. Meanwhile, you've not worked for it, and they want it. So sugar daddy comes their way, and the sugar daddies too, they are coming, they are asking the young girls out, all in the name of getting a fresh blood. Yes, like I need a fresh
So
blood.
if I've seen you earlier, I wouldn't have married
My
Oh,
wife.
yes.
So that's what they say.
Oh, yes.
That if I've seen you earlier, I will have
Yes.
married you.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish they give birth to you earlier.
Yeah.
How?
Let me ask this question. I sometimes hear something that sometimes these young ladies, the way they do to the big men, sometimes they can say, okay, if you want to do the thing, then you have to crawl. Then you will see a whole bald-headed man crawling. If you love me, carry me at my back. According to what you hear
Yeah.
from other, is it true? I'm not mentioning any title, but still because of a little girl, then he becomes so low. What are some of the stories that you hear?
The power of a woman. Okay, so if a old big man can stand behind his phone and be dancing to a lady's command, just imagine. Ladies are very, very powerful. And some of these things, especially the sugar daddy, they think that they are playing smart, but they don't know that the girls or the ladies are fooling them. Because if I'm dating somebody I love, like a young colleague as my age mate, I'm not sure I'll call the person and ask the person to dance or do a video and then send it to me, depending on the content of the video. Okay, so sometimes it's just like I'm feeling bored and I need a teddy bear to dance for me. Then you have a sugar daddy somewhere you can call, because those people, they know that if you ask for something, the sugar daddy, they have nothing to give. It's only money. They have nothing to give aside the money. They have nothing to give. So they know that, and every sugar daddy is alert, because they know that if a lady requests and you don't meet the request, the lady will blackmail you by calling your wife. So almost every request, you follow with the respond. And so that's what I'll say. It's very possible. Very possible.
You want to add?
So yes, some sugar daddies actually go for these ladies because they can't practice their
Escapism.
sexual kinks or fantasies with their wives. Sometimes they feel, for example, I'm an elder in the church. I heard maybe 3 big institutions or major institutions in the country. I want to have a sexual fantasy where I am addressed as a baby. Yes, my wife will not see that as normal because she's a staunch Christian. Someone who goes on her knees at dawn to pray. Kabosh for the family and everything. I need that urge satisfied. But I can't go to my wife because I feel she will find it disgusting. Or probably he has made an attempt to introduce her to it, and her first reaction was
Repulsive.
or repulsive. So yes, let me find someone younger who is willing to try anything, ready for an adventure. Let's just try it and see how it goes. So yes, definitely we would go for someone younger, try everything he or she wants, and then that's it.
Now, which means that the wife should also not just jump in the conclusion and criticize, but must also learn the reasons behind why their husbands also behave the way they do.
Yes. And then the young ladies are also going into it because some might decide that I don't want commitment. I dated someone my age mate I dated someone my age, and then he ended up breaking my heart. So why not go in for someone who is not my age, who I don't have to commit to, and who would even give me an additional benefit, that is the financial aspect of it. Yes, so definitely these two people are going to make a very nice blend.
That's
And
interesting.
And sing
think that-
together.
I think that sometimes too, it's like you see for women, when you compare women and men, it's like the drive of women actually dies, or it goes down quite earlier than that of the men. So for some of the women, their sex drive is dying, so they don't have that edge to do all of those things. Some do try, like there are these women, this set of women who are grown, but they still try to keep their home in that regard. And then with the men also, and let me say the young ladies, also some of them carry the notion that the young guys who are not paying much demand more. But then the old man who pay just like you pay much, but sometimes you won't do anything, just rub his head and all of that. And that's all you need.
Just rub the head and call him baby. And just put the
Something
hand on the
little.
chest.
Even the one who can do something who go for a longer time, and you are done, and you have your money and you are going.
Easy
So
money.
even some of the girls, they have their boyfriends and still go around with the sugar daddies. Yes, as the supplement.
And the boys, they know.
Some of them, their boyfriends are aware because the girl brings some of the money to the
And
boy.
when they buy,
But
does she tell them that he got it from
Some of them,
another?
their boyfriends are aware.
but if
And they don't care.
if you are dating
They are bringing
somebody,
the money.
if you are dating somebody who is aware you have a boyfriend,
The person that
sorry, sugar daddy,
yeah.
and the person is comfortable, you're on the you are at the entrance, you are leaving soon,
Yes.
you are leaving soon, because guys are very very jealous, like very very jealous, and when a guy likes you or loves you, when he even sees you with other guys, he becomes more frightened. I said, hey, you a Jimmy girl,
Alright.
as compared to knowing that I know you have a sugar daddy,
Alright.
and this is what might end up. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, there are some people too, they love someone so much that they give the person the leeway to do whatever they want to do to them.
But not to that extent.
You mean,
Sometimes
are you
it's
talking
to
about
that
the
extent.
sugar daddies or the boy?
The boy.
Boy.
Love the
The
girl so
boy-
much that
Yes. There's some men out there, so there's some young men out there that their girlfriends can go out. They know that their girlfriends are cheating, but they love them so much. They don't want to confront them. They don't want them to have any fight because they claim they can't survive without them.
and they'll go ahead to marry them.
It's because
I
the
yet to see that.
it's because the guy
Yet
doesn't
to
have a
see
pool
why.
of ladies. The guy doesn't have a pool
The
to
pool
choose
of ladies.
from.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a perception that ladies like bad boys in quotes, like you know. When I say the bad boys, not necessarily thieves or something, but I don't know. Should I say guy? I mean,
We get it.
yeah, you get it. Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, understand?
Yeah, you understand. Yeah. So why do the bad boys end up getting the beautiful ladies that and then the well-mannered and the cool-mannered creepy people don't get those ladies to date? is there something that's the Kofi guys don't learn from these so-called bad boys or what? Because sometimes they even say that the Kofi guys are not romantic. Come on, fill me in.
Yes, so it's not like the ladies they like bad boys, because our dear gentlemen in the church that we love so much are refusing to learn. That is why it's appearing as though the ladies like the bad guys. The thing is that I'll come from two angles. The first angle is with a lady who has no experience, former experience about dating, maybe certain things like intimate stuffs. She has no experience. And then this lady would, at least when she gets into a relationship or she gets married, she expects that these things, right now it's everywhere. On the TV, with or without your permission, you will see them. On the social media, in the, like, every material published out there is having all these things. So if by the grace of God, a sister has been able to keep herself and then is waiting to explore during marriage, and brother has no idea, oh brother, it becomes sometimes frustrating because she may not have any problem initially, but you see, sometimes you get closer to a lot of people, friends, you start discussions. Now you now hear someone's story from their marriage and what their husband is doing with them, and you compare to what you are experiencing in your home, you can see that you are joking. And then for some of them too, they are coming with experiences. Yes, they are coming with experiences, and they've met a brother who is all that we would wish for, but because of the person's experience, there is a standard.
You mean
either you meet
the lady's experience or the man's experience?
the lady's experience.
Okay, all right.
So the man has to meet that standard or exceed.
Okay.
You can't do below.
Okay.
You can't do below. It means that you are not satisfying it to a certain extent. So people have shared experiences from all these things. And see, for me to enter before I will regret, I beg. Then let me go for someone who is bad. I will pray the best for the person to be a good Christian. That is some people's perception, yes.
Yeah.
But it's not like we just entirely want the bad guys. Me like this, I want someone who loves Jesus very well. And then, like, when it comes to our private time, let's play well, let's feel free, and then, like, explore what is good and right. Yes, basically, not just bad. Because if we are also following this, I want a bad guy, I want a bad, you get a bad guy, you will regret. Because some, they just go overboard. There are some that have to smoke before they can do certain things, drink before they can do certain things, because they are bad, and so they don't have certain teachings or understanding from certain backgrounds. Anything at all they can do. So we just want to urge our brothers, please.
All right. Before Theo comes in, the sisters and our brother, would you suggest that the brother test the sisters one by one, or the sister test them one by one, for them to be sure of the experience before? I just want to know.
So it's not testing matter, please. It's not about testing. It's not about testing. We just want to say that, like, who you are.
Okay, I
equip
get it.
yourself. Equip
But,
yourself with
but-
knowledge.
99.9% is about testing.
These days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what do you suggest?
So for me, sometimes because I'm a guy, let me use the other side. When you meet somebody new, they are aware to be here like sweetheart, baby. But after a year, after 2 years, especially when you are married, that is where we hear Kofi Papa, Kofi Mama. To the extent that they can call you that. Kofi Papa, who do junction is to a top, who brana. It doesn't answer.
It means that when you get to the junction, buy something.
So we see all
there's
these
no food
things
in the
that-
house.
Being bad to the person you love is very, very good. And then you can wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. Because the day comes with a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And then we don't want to go to bed with a lot of stress. We need to release some of the stress.
Oh, you mean so? But if I understood, you mean the bad guys were able to, give them what they want, such that they will get up and then they are stress free.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm now seeing the context that you are talking about. Bad guys bad in quotes versus the innocent Krife guys?
Well, I don't think anyone wants a bad guy. I don't think any girl likes a bad guy as a
Bad, not as in the
No,
total
bad-
negative.
bad-
yeah, totally negative. But I think they just want someone who
A touch of what?
Bad and good.
it's such a sprinkle of badness on a lot of good.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get you.
So the ones that are very bad guys that everybody knows about, I think it's because they are more manipulative. They can sweet talk the ladies much better than Krife brothers. But then on the other hand too, some of our Krife brothers
Oh, I mean, we are learning, yeah?
People have
Go ahead.
experience with.
Oh, yeah, man. We learn, we read,
our
we hear.
Krife brothers, some of them are more than the bad guys.
Oh,
Yes.
it means that, like, they put up
They
the.
put up empathy.
fish, yeah.
So you think that this person is a preferred person, it's doesn't know anything, but that person might be a seasoned player.
I see.
Yes. So I think it's more of getting to know the person better and then having boundaries before anything else.
Does Richard's face suggest one?
Yes.
I see.
Just what good or bad.
I mean, the latter that he was talking about, some of them, they have some very angelic faces, but yeah,
That's a good or bad.
But nowadays,
But-
you can't look at someone
But-
and judge
but-
or
true.
predict
But-
any form of behavior because they can disappoint.
But is it every good person or innocent person has a bad side, and then having didn't get the time or the opportunity to showcase how bad the person can be. It's just like when you complete school and then there's an offer for any job, because you don't have work experience, anything goes.
Yeah.
But when you work for about 5 years, 2 years, that's when you start comparing your salary. It's this I can't do this I can do that. Yeah.
You are watching Prime Testimony Channel. I'm Ato, your host, and with me here are Theo, Richard, and Abena. We are still learning. People say that Krife guys, or most Krife guys, are not romantic. What's your view?
I think romance is it's relative. Someone will see having a money bouquet, cake, teddy bears, balloons, what's
Calls,
calls, messages, a brand new BMW, pampering, a spa day, a trip to the Maldives and all that as being romantic. Someone's home too is just
Brazil.
AK and shut up. Or Wache with plenty shut up and plenty guy. Another one would also see it as, oh, come home, let's cook together, let's play some board games, let's watch a movie. Someone's own is also, it's raining, come, let's Netflix and chill. So I think it's relative.
Netflix and chill means watching movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
and chill, just like that.
Chilling.
Yeah, just like
Just like
Okay, all right.
And
forget about
everything.
Forget about what?
Watch
Forget
movie,
about any
eat
other
popcorn,
thing.
drink.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Drink.
mention anybody, any brands.
Okay,
drink,
okay. Drink.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
that's all.
I see.
That's all. The movie
Yeah,
watch
so-
itself.
I see. I mean, it's all the same question. Some of them say that the Krife guys are boring.
Krife guys. What is the Krife thing like? Krife like?
Oh, I'm talking about the church-going people, the born-again people,
Oh, okay.
people who like prayer, and all those. We cannot say everybody's a Christian. You can say a lot of people go to church,
Sure.
but some of them are saying that those who go to church, including those who have given their life to Christ, when it comes to, they may know a lot of things in the Bible, but when it comes to keeping relationship, they are not too knowledgeable. Your view?
Okay, sure. So I think that is where the pitfall comes in, because in a relationship, as a brother, whether a true Christian, strong one, or someone who is also finding his feet, let me say you are termed as Krife, I think they usually have challenges in being romantic, and it comes down to knowing your partner's love language. So when you know their love language, you're able to meet them at the point of their need. So with some people, they value time, others gifts, others touch, and all of those things. So when you know their love language, if I like gifts, if my love language is gifts, and then you are always touching me, I would misinterpret it to be something else. And I'll say you are not romantic, because I'll see other people receiving gifts and bouquet like, hey, am I a tree? Yes. Some people too will be always they are giving me gifts. I want some touches like those whose love language is touch and all of that, like handshakes, hug me and all of that. They always they always bringing me gifts and all of that. Some people may also interpret like, this guy is not functioning somewhere. Like it happens like that. So you have to know the love language of your partner. So you should not concentrate on just Jesus and God and church and prayers, because the God we are worshiping wishes that we'll be able to build and then maintain the relationships we have with others. That is why he mentioned marriage as an institution. A lot of things he taught in the Bible, but marriage is one thing that he likened to the kingdom, which means that he values it. So he wants us to explore and do well in all these aspects. So if you are in the church and you are growing in your faith, it is very, 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 very necessary to also blend all these things. Learn. Songs of Solomon is in the Bible. It mentions a lot. If it's romantic things you want to learn, go to Songs of. It's in the Bible. I'm not a brother in the church. Songs of Solomon will help you.
The Bible says steady to
Yes. When you read Songs of
Satan
Solomon,
Satan is very powerful. Anytime he wants you to sing, he will give you a verse to back it.
On this note, we will end here. We shall meet again to continue with this topic.
It's true.
this is the Bible
All right.
saying.
All right. So this Prime Testimony channel has been very wonderful this evening discussing this topic. Definitely, we shall continue. See you the next time. God bless you.